Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and today I have three hot leads, including a part-time work from home opportunity. I love the hours. I just love all of these. So stay tuned. I cannot wait to get into the details. But first things first, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you tap the notification bell and select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post a video, and I post the hottest work from home opportunities right here, Monday through Friday. So go ahead and lock it in. And now that you have taken care of that business, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys. Y'all, I missed y'all yesterday. I had a lead. It was an amazing lead, okay? It was a medical billing lead. It was like no experience, beginner friendly company was gonna train you. And guess what? The lead closed on me before I could post it. So I was shaking my fist at the wind and I didn't have time to make another video. So I am here today with three hot leads. And the first lead is available US wide. The other two are available in select locations, but I think you guys are going to have at least something you can apply to. So jumping on in here, the first hot lead that we have comes from United Healthcare. You may have heard United Healthcare, United Health Group. They also have other companies under their umbrella. I know one of them is Optum. So you may see some of their branding kind of interchangeably with, those different company names, but they are all part of United Healthcare. So huge company, 10,000 plus employees. I've shared them many times and people enjoy working here. So jumping into the hot lead, this is for their claims clerk position. There's a lot of clerical duties involved, but you will need to be okay with being on a phone. And this is available from anywhere within the US. So that is awesome. We all can get our applications in. Now, as far as the pay goes, at the bottom, they give us this a large range, okay, 16 to 24.42 per hour, and I need more details. So I ran to Glassdoor, and based on the three salaries submitted, it looks like people were making $20 per hour. That's what 40K works out to hourly. So that's like right in the middle. And of course, based on experience and all of that jazz, you could make up to 24, but I definitely would be shooting for no less than $20 per hour in this role. And I really do think you could command that. So getting into the details, and I'm just gonna hit the highlights because I got two other leads to share with y'all. This is a full-time 40-hour per week, Monday through Friday role. So you're gonna work an 8-hour shift between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern, and you get to keep your weekends. And so to qualify for this role, they're not asking for anything crazy. They want you to have a high school diploma or GED, or in lieu of that, you've worked in this type of role before. You have to be 18 years or older, 1+ years of experience in an office setting using the phone and computer, and then 1 year of data entry experience. You got to feel comfortable using a Windows PC, the applications, and you have to be okay with that schedule. So this is going to be great for just about everyone because they're not asking you to have a claims background or even a healthcare or insurance background. If you've ever worked in an office environment using the phone and computer, and of course, you've done data entry with a lot of stuff. You probably did data entry at McDonald's, data entry when you were, ordering someone some shoes if you worked at the shoe store. So this is literally like everyone who's worked for a year. So let's find out what you're going to be doing. Well, they let you know that the claims clerk is responsible for providing expertise or general claim support to teams. So you're going to set up new claims daily from clients, handle Kai phone queue, participate in phone rotation for other offices, process, including indexing and distributing daily mail, process denied invoices tasked by adjusters, assessing faxes and distributing, preparing eligibility letters for specific claims, preparing check pull list weekly, preparing and issuing auto pay report twice a week to adjusters, preparation of queue letters, providing backup to other offices as needed, and all other duties as assigned. So a lot of what you're doing is clerical work, but you do need to be okay to use a phone. And I think that's reasonable, okay? The phone's not gonna be glued to your ear, but you will be using it. So if you're like, hey, I like this, then the apply button is right here. You would just want to click on external candidate application. Unless you currently work there, then you would click this one, and we have a template for you. In fact, we have tons of templates for you when you use the remote resume builder software. These are ATS optimized resume and cover letter templates, and we have so many more than the ones just listed here. This is a lot, but we have even more in the software. And I would recommend using none other than the insurance claims template to get your application in. This is perfect for this role. It's already pre-filled out, and you would just make it true to you, add your razzle dazzle with your work history. You can keep what we have, take some, leave some. And then of course, you would want to just make it sound even more customized to this role. And you're starting from a finished product, and we have you covered with the cover letters. You can use one of our insurance cover letter templates to get your cover letter in and be on your merry way. So when you use the software, you're starting off from a finished product that looks something like this. You just go in the wizard, make it true to you, and then boom, you're ready to download and get your application in. So try out the software. You can try it for just $1 during our 7-day trial. It's only $37 per month to make unlimited resumes and cover letters. Use all the templates you'll want. There's no cap on it, and you can get your application in for these hot remote positions easy peasy. So try it out, get your application in, and now let's move on to the second hot lead. All right, so jumping into the second hot lead, we're keeping the insurance theme going, okay? We have a hot lead from Progressive. Now, we know Progressive, okay? Flo, the Progressive girl. Progressive is a huge insurance company. They're nearing 100 years. People love working here. When you guys see Glassdoor accounts with thousands of reviews, okay, you can take those reviews very seriously, okay? You can say, okay, people say they like it, so it must be true. People say they love Progressive. Awesome. Now, jumping into the leads here, this one is limited, but this lead is hiring in a lot of locations, and I like this lead a lot because you do not need a lot of experience. It's very beginner friendly. To qualify for this call center role, number one, you got to be okay with being on the phone. And then if you are, you need a minimum of 2 years of work experience. So if you've ever answered phones, whether you've worked in insurance or something else, okay, as long as you've got 2 years of work experience, or if you have 2 years post-secondary education. So that would be if you have your associate's degree. They don't tell you what your associate's degree needs to be in, but if you've never worked, but you have an associate's degree, you qualify. If you're currently pursuing your bachelor's and you're going into your 3rd year, you have 2 years of post-secondary education. So there are multiple ways that you could qualify for this role, which I love. And so other than that, they just need you to be okay with doing the duties. And they have training starting in July and August. So you have options for when you get started. And I love that. Now, to see if your state is on the list, I'll have the link in the description box below. And you can go over to the left-hand side here. You'll just have to maximize it. And you just want to choose your state. So I'm in the great state of Georgia, okay, Georgia Peach. And I just click on Georgia, and then you can see what roles they have available. So this call center role, they're actually not hiring in Georgia, but they do have some other ones here. So if I'm licensed, I might want to apply to that one. But this is how you can quickly see if they have your state listed for this call center role. So you can see they have, a lot of states, but not all states. And so they also let us know about the pay. 21 to 22 per hour, depending on which role you get. And then you also get great benefits, which is awesome. And if you are bilingual Spanish English, you can say you're going to make somewhere between 22 and 23 per hour. So they are going to compensate you for that. So if you love this lead and your state is listed, I would hit the apply now button. And yes, you already know we've got you covered with the remote resume builder software. I would use the insurance customer service resume template. It is perfect for this role. Okay, use that one, customize from there. It's already filled out. Add your razzle dazzle, pair it with the insurance cover letter template, and be on your merry way. So get your application in ASAP. And now let's move on to that third hot lead. All right, jumping into the third and final hot lead. This is a part-time work from home position from another insurance company called Donegal. I just had to keep the theme going, okay? Insurance, why not? Okay. And I am very familiar with Donegal. They are in the commercial insurance space. I used to run into them all the time back in my commercial insurance days. So if you aren't familiar with them, check out their Glassdoor. Big company. They hire in 21 states and do business in 21 states. And it seems like people love Donegal. So jumping into their part-time role, they just posted this a few days ago. This is for their claim customer service representative position. And they let us know that they are paying between $18 and $20 per hour for this role. And to do this position, you need to live in one of these states listed down here. So they are very kind to let us know that current approved states for remote work are these states here. So just make sure that your state is in the number and you'll be good to apply. And so what you're doing in this role, they let you know that you are going to be a member of their claim service center. The CCSR will be responsible for handling inbound calls on new claims, entering claims into the claim system, assisting callers on existing claims, and supporting the claims department staff in multiple ways. And so they give you these shifts, the hours. So I'm on the East Coast. If I have 2 to 7 p.m., a 5-hour, shift available, then I could apply. And they don't say the days. So I would assume Monday through Friday. And, if it's not Monday through Friday, you would just want to be okay with, possible weekend time. But you also get great benefits and it's a great opportunity. I really love this. It's hard to find part-time these days. And especially in an in-demand position like claims, you could do this, get your experience, and graduate to high-paying claims positions. So you already know we've got the insurance claims resume template. I would use that template to apply to this role and then pair it with the cover letter template. So you guys, run, don't walk to get your applications in using the remote resume builder software. As soon as you sign up, we're going to send you a login and you're going to have your own private dashboard that looks like this. Email 2 comes right after that. It's going to have the tutorials for you. It only takes a few minutes to watch them and learn how to use the software. It is easy peasy. And then email 3, that email has a link to our Fresh Desk support desk. We're in there 7 days a week, including weekends and holidays. So if you ever have questions or concerns about the software or your subscription, we are there to assist you, and we take care of all of our customers. We take great care of all of our customers. So try out the software. I think you're going to love it. $1, why not? Okay. And moving along, if you want us to look for jobs for you and make the job search process that much easier, then join Extra Leads Club. 2 out of these 3 leads were featured in Extra Leads Club today. And if you like these types of roles, plus we have a lot of other roles, we've got a lot of variety, non-phone, part-time, full-time, healthcare, insurance, customer service, sales, you name it. Anything that you can think of that you would like, we find leads for. So you can try out Extra Leads Club for just $1 during our 7-day trial. And if you decide to keep it, it's only $10 a month. That's just a few cents a day to have about 3 dozen hot leads that have been verified, sent directly to you via the Extra Leads Club app. So try it out. I think you're going to love it. Next up, more resources is my website, remoteworklife.co. We have a free resource on here called the Mega List of Jobs. Every time I share a company in my videos, we add it here so that you can find who hires you to work from home easier. And you can find more roles in insurance by searching. You can type in insurance. If you're into claims, you could type in claims. If you're into anything, you can search the Mega List of Jobs. And we make sure that, all the links and stuff are there. So bookmark this page, come here every time you look for a job. You'll be glad that you did. And then last but certainly not least, we need equipment for our home office. We can't work from home with no equipment, and Amazon's got us covered. So I'm always talking about getting a computer for the low. These work just fine. They're refurbished. Some of them are, but they work just fine. Okay. Amazon's approved them, and you can get the whole hookup for under $200. Some packages are under $150. Everything you see in the picture, that's what you get. And we need that if we want to work from home. So check out my Amazon storefront. Check out the mega list of jobs for more work from home opportunities. Join Extra Leads Club today and have us do the job hunting for you and get your application into these hot leads. They will close fast, y'all. And you can get your application in a jiffy using the remote resume builder software. And you can try it out for just $1. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.